new government came in and we started one of the what should be done, because there are many issues on development and Modi ji was driving many initiatives. I think again, I think we in you today also talked the same thing, that education is the thing. Can we transform the education? At every stage this question came. We always found whatever we did, there is inadequacy or limitations of our education system. I also observed that in the IITs, as you said, that our expressions, our genes are expressed only in the Silicon Valley. We saw the IIT graduates were doing extremely well. They are the most inventive or innovative people when they go out of India. That's kind of thing. So what is wrong? It was the IIT education, even forgetting, even the IIT education was something, what are the limitations of that education? Then we come to school education. Now whole education is examination centric education. Now we want to bring invention, creativity in our education. In a system like this, where large number of government schools are there, we have lakhs of schools. How do you do that kind of thing? And then I was posed the same question: how do you do this? How do you actually do it? We said, the teachers would know innovation. How do you teach them? They have never done this kind of thing. They are in a particular system for last 60 or 100 years, perhaps. This one. Then we came out this idea of that tinkering labs, Tod for Jod, this which was known, this kind of thing, which we had done National Innovation Council and what they had recommended. I said, every school should have this laboratory. You may call it Avishkar laboratory, you may call innovation laboratory, this kind of thing, and then innovation laboratory for from 12 standards. So many students, think how will you create that? And that question came, and then it came out with different models of doing it. This one, how do you examine? So all that, so new thinking has begun on this one.
Absolutely, process. And I'm very happy that the new thinking has begun. National Innovation Council was the one who gave this idea of Tod for Jod.
Yes.
Because as you can see, the toys that our children use are also static. you get my point. They just look at you like this. Whereas, as you know, abroad, Legos and so on and so forth. So that ability to Tod, then Ford, and then Jod, I think is extremely important. What is also very important is that to understand that you can't look at a 26-year-old man and say, hey, from tomorrow you will be innovative. It can't be. It has to be sort of from the beginning. And therefore, we have to not only give them an expression, basically, that learning by doing with their own hands, but encourage them. I'll tell you what happened recently. This is the National Innovation Foundation for India. It was created in year 2000. I have been its chairman ever since, but the real hero, as you know, is Anil Gupta. He is the vice chairman, executive vice chairman, but he is the one who has taught us the following, that India does not have a billion plus mouths, it has billion plus minds. And everyone is capable of innovating, and that includes children. So this year, under the auspices of National Innovation Foundation, we did the following. From 3rd standard student to 12th standard student, okay, we had a competition on ideas, innovative ideas. We gave some grand challenges and so on, which are around 26,000 entries came, and we chose 30 of them, okay. And amazingly, all these were solutions in search of problems and problems in search of solutions. Interestingly, the children didn't want to live with the problem. They will always find a solution. So we had these 30 exhibited in Ahmedabad. We created prototypes to give an expression to those ideas by using NIF resources on design labs and prototyping facilities. The President of India came and gave awards. Can you imagine a President of India giving an award to a 3rd standard student who has innovated? It was an incredible scene. You might say, what did they innovate? One of the girls, young girl, went in a running train, she went to a toilet and found that there was no latch. Can you imagine? She designed a latch that is portable, which you can carry in your pocket and use wherever you want.
Many toilets don't have latch. I think all public toilets, most of them they are removed. Even in the
Absolutely. There was one girl, Shalini, Bihar, just a 13-year-old girl. She saw her grandfather walk up the steps with great difficulty. So she wanted to design a walker for him. And that walker, the front legs were spring loaded, so they are adjustable. Okay? And you can walk. Very unique design. We gave her an award, and you know what has been done subsequently? We used some engineering expertise to create a prototype of that walker, and it worked so well that a company has licensed it. This year, 10,000 such walkers will be produced. Now, interestingly, her father's income, Shalini's father's income, is about 1 lakh per year. And she will get close to 1 lakh per month as a royalty, a 13-year-old from Bihar, Shalini. And this land is full of such Shalinis.
I think this is a great idea, because can we innovate that when this idea was floated before the teachers,
Yes.
and they said, how will these children innovate? We thought that innovation is meant for
Exactly.
laboratories and
Exactly.
all those kind of things.